gets the opening tip. Carson Hogeveen with the basketball. Hogeveen. And West Lyon setting up a perimeter weave for their offense. Little motion. Selesky with it. Selesky up top to Childress. Childress over to Meyer. Meyer at the free throw line. Gives it up to Selesky. Selesky. Man-to-man defense by the Knights. West Lyon showing good patience on their opening possession. Here's Childress. Childress to the corner. Jumper by Jordan Myers off the mark, no good. And the rebound grab by Tice Van Dong, one of the top rebounders in the state. Up top to Van Beek. Van Beek with the basketball. Van Beek over to Vogel. Vogel puts it on the floor. Here's Van Dong. Van Dong drives it in. Kicks it over to Bosma. Bosma, that's Dylan Bosma. Now to Van Dong. Van Dong spin dribbled. Gets it back to Dylan Bosma, and it's stolen away by West Lyon. With the steal is Meyer. Meyer layup, good. Count the hoop, and he's fouled. Knights commit the turnover. Jordan Meyer goes coast to coast with it, and he will go to the free throw line for an and one opportunity. Foul charge to Traven Van Beek, and Meyer will go to the free throw line to shoot the free throw. And Jordan Meyer unable to convert the free throw. And the rebound pulled down by Tice Van Dong. Knights work up the ball up quickly. They find Dylan Bosma underneath who converts. And we're tied at 2. West Lyon with it. West Lyon into the front court. Jacobson. Jacobson gets it inside, and putting it up in is Carson Hogeveen. Hogeveen with the bucket. And it's 4-2 in favor of West Lyon. Here's Bosma. Bosma inside to Vogel. Vogel up top to Van Beek. Van Beek with it. Man-to-man defense by West Lyon. Van Dong off the dribble. Trying to post up Childress. Van Dong fadeaway jumper. Off the mark. No good. And the rebound controlled by West Lyon. Selesky with it. Selesky kicks it out to Hogeveen. Hogeveen to Childress. Childress. Short corner pass to Selesky. Childress gets it back. 3. Got it. Jared, nope, that was, it was Bryson Childress with the 3. Childress with his first basket, a 7-2 start to the contest for West Lyon. Unity Christian with it, that's Van Dong. And he's double teamed and a reach-in foul called against West Lyon. Foul called against Selesky, his first. Unity Christian will have the basketball underneath. Throwing it in will be Dylan Bosma. Bosma to Vogel. Bosma spots up for 3. Sinks it. Corner 3 for Dylan Bosma. He's got all 5 points for the Knights. And it's 7-5 in favor of West Lyon. Here's a jumper by Selesky. It's short. Vogel fighting for the rebound. Has it. Jackson Vogel with the rebound. Here come the Knights. Braden Bosma off the dribble. Gets it to Dylan Bosma. Dylan Bosma, high post to Vogel. Vogel off the dribble, gets into the paint with position, puts it up with the left hand. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's wrestled away by Jordan Meyer. West Lyon with the basketball. Here's Hogeveen. Hogeveen, outstanding score for West Lyon. He puts up the floater and hits it. Carson Hogeveen with 4. And it's 9-5. Unity Christian the other way. Braden Bosma went to the hole. His shot is blocked, but a foul on the floor committed by West Lyon. And Braden Bosma will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Foul charge to Easton Jacobson. Jacobson commits the foul. To the free throw line is Braden Bosma, getting his first start of the season. As I said in pregame, working his way back from an injury during football. 3 subs coming in for West Lyon. Ben Meyer, a 6'3 junior. Carson Meyer, a 5'11 senior. And I believe it was Drendon Benoit. Nope. Yeah, it was Benoit as Bosma misses both free throws. Rebounded by Meyer. Meyer into the paint, puts it up for 2. Jordan Meyer with the easy bucket. And it's 11-5 in favor of West Lyon. Bosma over to Van Beek to Van Dong. Here's Braden Bosma off the dribble. Dumps it down low to Vogel. Count the hoop, and he's fouled. Nice dish by Braden Bosma, and Jackson Vogel gets it to go. He will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. That foul charge to Carson Hogeveen, his first. Vogel, chance for an and one here. Free throw up, free throw no good. Tice Van Dong grabs the rebound and puts it up and in. Van Dong with the putback, and the Knights within 2 at 11-9. West Lyon basketball. That's Meyer with it. Meyer into the paint to Jordan Meyer. Here's Carson Meyer. Free throw line jumper, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Vogel. Vogel ahead to Braden Bosma. Bosma picks up his dribble up top to Van Beek. Knights can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Vogel, 3 ball on the way, no good. And the rebound pulled down by West Lyon. That's Hogeveen with the rebound. Inside it goes. Shot no good by Meyer. And the rebound controlled by Van Beek. Knights off to the races. On the drive, Van Dong. And the foul was before the shot. Foul against West Lyon. Checking in for Unity Christian, Braden Harskamp, Keegan Winterfield for Vogel and Bosma. Winterfield, a 5'11 sophomore, Harskamp, a 6'3 junior. Back in for West Lyon is Easton Jacobson. In for Bryson Childress. Unity Christian basketball underneath their own hoop. Halfway through this first quarter. Harskamp to Van Dong. Van Dong to Winterfield. Winterfield to Harskamp. Harskamp, Knights in their own perimeter weave for an offense. Kind of a motion set. Van Dong tried to get it inside to Harskamp. Poked away by West Lyon. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Unity Christian. Jacobson, Meyer. That's Carson Meyer and Ben Meyer. Also Jordan Meyer. We have 3 Meyers out there for West Lyon. Carson Hogeveen completes the lineup. Winterfield to Bosma. Bosma with a jab step, guarded by Carson Meyer. Bosma, shot is blocked, and the rebound taken away by Hogeveen. Hogeveen with the rebound. West Lyon running the floor. Basket is good by Carson Meyer. Meyer with the transition bucket. 13-9 in favor of West Lyon. Here's Bosma on the drive. Good defense by Hogeveen. Winterfield dishes it down low to Harskamp. Turnover. Oh, no, they're going to say it's going to stay with West Lyon. Back into the ball game for the Wildcats, Childress and Selesky. Checking out are Carson Meyer and Jordan Meyer. Unity Christian basketball underneath. Inbounded to Van Beek. Van Beek to Van Dong. Over to Winterfield. Both teams half-court man-to-man. Pretty aggressive out of it. Van Beek skips it into the corner to Harskamp. Here's Winterfield off the drive. Back to Harskamp. 8 seconds to shoot. Harskamp hands it off to Van Dong. Van Dong missed the shot. And the rebound pulled down by Childress. West Lyon with the basketball. Into the paint. Up top, Hogeveen. A long 3 off the mark. No good. And the rebound grab by Unity Christian. That's Van Beek with the rebound. Over to Winterfield. Winterfield on the drive. A little bit of contact. Foul before the shot will go against West Lyon. 2:37 left to go in this first quarter. 13-9 West Lyon. A fast-paced game as kind of expected. They're going to say it was in the act of shooting. Keegan Winterfield will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Second foul against Easton Jacobson. Winterfield at the free throw line. First one is off the mark, no good. Knights 0 for 3 from the free throw line early on. Winterfield, a very good sophomore. His first miss from the free throw line. He's averaging 8 points per game. Very good three-point shooter. And Winterfield makes 1 of 2. 1 of 2 free throws for Keegan Winterfield. 13-10 in favor of West Lyon. Wildcats basketball. Childress to Meyer. This is Jordan Meyer on the baseline. Good defense by Bosma. Off the drive, Childress draws the foul. Bryson Childress will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul charge to Keegan Winterfield, his first, team's second. And at the line is Bryson Childress. Childress, 56% free throw shooter, averaging 7 points per game. Jonah DeYoung checks in for the first time for the Knights. 6'1 junior comes in for Traven Van Beek. DeYoung was banged up earlier as well. Seeing his first action of the season, I believe. 1 of 2 free throws for Bryson Childress. And the lead is up to 4. West Lyon 14, Unity Christian 10. Here's Winterfield on the drive. Gives it up to Bosma. Bosma on the drive. Gets his man in the air. Puts it up good. Dylan Bosma with the jumper. He's got 7 points to lead all scores. 14-12 in favor of West Lyon. On the baseline, getting it to go is Ben Meyer. Meyer with his first bucket. 16-12 in favor of West Lyon. Bosma will bring it across. This is Braden Bosma. Braden Bosma on the drive. Trapped on the baseline, tried to get rid of it. What's the call? They're going to say Bosma didn't save it. It's going to be a turnover against Unity Christian. Their second. West Lyon has not turned it over yet with 1:38 left to go in this first quarter. Carson Hogeveen with the basketball. He'll walk it up. Winterfeld there to greet him. Hogeveen at the top of the key. Right side it goes to Childress. In the corner to Selesky. Here's Hogeveen on the drive. Wild shot. Tough shot. No good. And the rebound pulled out of there by Harskamp. Harskamp ahead to Bosma. Bosma. Dylan Bosma spots up for three. Knocks it down. Dylan Bosma, his second three. He's already got 10 points. And Unity cuts it to the lead down to 1. And a foul called against Unity Christian. Dylan Bosma with the foul, his first, team's third. West Lyon basketball with 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Inbounds pass goes to Meyer. This is Jordan Meyer now, standing on the perimeter to Selesky. Selesky up top, Childress, guarded by DeYoung. To Hogeveen, inside to Meyer, posting up. Meyer, shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Meyer picks it up, count the hoop. Ben Meyer on the putback gets it to go. He's got 4 points. The lead is 3 for West Lyon. 18-15 is the score. That's Bosma. Braden Bosma with the basketball. He'll spot up for three. Too strong. And the rebound pulled out of there by Jordan Meyer. Jordan Meyer with the rebound. Shot clock is off. West Lyon will most likely hold for one here. Hogeveen will stand with the basketball, closely guarded by Bosma. Trying to get a count, and now the count does start. Hogeveen will break that count. Down to 10, 9. He gets a screen from Meyer. Hogeveen will try a three. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bosma, and a foul underneath by Ben Meyer. Dylan Bosma with the rebound after the Hogeveen miss. West Lyon over the limit, so Unity Christian will get to go to the free throw line here. Dylan Bosma to shoot the bonus. 15 foul against West Lyon. Unity Christian in the bonus. Here's Bosma. Bosma with 10 first quarter points. Free throw up, free throw good for Bosma. He leads the conference in scoring at 20 points per game, has 33s on the season. Tice Van Dong ready to come in. And the free throw is up and in. So Bosma makes both free throws. Van Dong checks in for Bosma for the final 2 seconds here. 18-17. It's a 1 point West Lyon lead. Shot at the buzzer nearly goes in from 3/4 court. But that's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, West Lyon 18, Unity Christian 17. Back in 1 minute with the start of the second quarter when we return.
At Jerry's Car Quest, we have just what you need to be ready for cooler days and longer nights. Save $10 on a pair of Sylvania Silver Star Ultra headlight bulbs after mail-in rebate. Save $20 on Sylvania 4-inch rugged, round, or square light pods. And save $5 on McGuire's headlight restoration kit. We also have a lot of items to keep your car clean. Like Chemical Guys products are 2 for $20. And save $5 on Armor All 3-pack wipes. That's Jerry's Car Quest Auto Parts, serving the area with quality auto parts for over 44 years.
Boyden Insurance Agency is a local independent full-service insurance agency offering auto, home, farm, business, crop and hail insurance, life, and health insurance. Contact agents Vonda Maggart, Dan Mattis, or Mary Van Ness at 725-2324 for a free no-obligation quote today. Insurance and annuity products are not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal government agency, not guaranteed by Citizen State Bank, and may go down in value.
A fast-paced, entertaining first quarter of play results in a West Lyon 1 point lead, 18-17. At 1 point, They held a 6-point lead, 11-5, but the Knights rallied. Find the play of Dylan Bosma, who had 12 first quarter points for the Knights. Unity Christian will start with the basketball, a chance to take their first lead of the game. It'll be Bosma, Van Beek, Braden Bosma, Jackson Vogel, and Tice Vendong, the 5 starters. West Lyon counters with their starters: Hogeveen, Childress, Jacobson, Selesky, and Jordan Meyer. Unity Christian, that's Bosma. Over to Van Dong, to Van Beek. Braden Bosma gives Vogel a touch. Bosma steps back, fires for 3, knocks it down. Braden Bosma with a 3-pointer. Unity Christian with their first lead of the game, 20-18. Here's Ben Meyer with the basketball. Meyer posting up Vogel. Up top to Hogeveen. Swings it around to Childress. Childress to Meyer. Jordan Meyer into the paint. Turnaround jumper rolls around. No. Offensive rebound grabbed by Selesky. And West Lyon will get another look. There's Meyer inside to Ben Meyer. Puts it up. Shot no good. And this time the rebound grabbed by Dylan Bosma. Knights with a 1-point lead. Bosma over to Van Beek. Spots up. 3. Got it! Traven Van Beek with the 3-pointer. And Unity Christian out to a 5-point lead. A 6-0 run. West Lyon. Into the corner it goes. Here's Jordan Meyer. 3 seconds in the lane against West Lyon. Their first turnover of the game. 23-18 is the score. Checking back in is Carson Meyer. He comes in for Ben Meyer. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by People's Bank, Van Zee Enterprises, Citizen State Bank, Jerry's CarQuest, Northwest Iowa Community College. Van Beek will bring it up for the Knights. Starting the quarter with back-to-back threes by Van Beek and Braden Bosma. Van Dong, reverse layup, shot no good. Rebounded by Selesky for West Lyon. Ahead to Hogeveen. Hogeveen, top of the key 3, hits it. Carson Hogeveen answers with a 3-pointer. And it's 23-21. 6 minutes left to go until halftime. Van Beek dribbles it to the right side, hands it off to Van Dong. Van Dong puts it on the floor, closely guarded by Childress. Here's Bosma. That's Braden Bosma. Gives Vogel a touchdown low. Reverse layup. Shot no good. And the rebound grab by West Lyon. West Lyon off to the races. With the rebound was Selesky. There's a 3. Good. Count it for Jordan Meyer. Jordan Meyer with the 3-pointer. And West Lyon back in front by 1, 24-23. There's Van Beek off the dribble. Shot no good. Offensive rebound by Vogel. His shot is blocked. Blocked by Hogeveen. Hogeveen leading the break. Meyer off the dribble. Meyer into the paint. Shovels it. Nice look down low. And Selesky gets it to go. Jared Selesky with his first basket. West Lyon now on a bit of a run. An 8-0 run. They lead 26-23. Van Beek with the basketball. Van Beek to Van Dong. Van Dong swings it around to Bosma. Braden Bosma with the high post to Vogel. Vogel. Back to Bosma. Braden Bosma fires for 3. In and out, no good. And the long rebound pulled out of there by Jordan Meyer. Meyer takes it across the timeline. Gets it ahead to Selesky. Selesky high off the glass for 2. Jared Selesky with back-to-back buckets. 28-23 in favor of West Lyon. They are on a 10-0 run. And a timeout called by Unity Christian. We'll be back in a minute with more high school basketball on KIHK.
At Crown Point Estates, they're proud to be recognized as a top workplace. They offer competitive pay, sign-on bonuses, and ongoing training to support your growth in this fulfilling field. They're committed to helping you build a lasting career in senior living. When you join at Crown Point Estates, you'll have the chance to create meaningful connections and enrich the lives of residents every day. Be a part of the health ministry at Crown Point Estates.
Being the hands and feet of Christ. Since its inception in 1979, Justice for All has strived to serve those in need, whether it be through the distribution locally or nationwide of donated household goods, clothing, and other items, or with its service and learning trips across North America. JFA strives to provide opportunities, build relationships, and redistribute resources through caring and sharing in Christ's name. To learn more about Justice for All's programs and how to get involved, visit online or call 712-476-2804.
West Lyon on a 10-0 run, forcing a Unity Christian timeout. That was after a 6-0 run by the Knights to start the quarter. West Lyon leading Unity Christian 28-23, and a personal foul called against Jordan Meyer. His first, team's first of the quarter. On the floor, Jacobson, Hogeveen, Jordan Meyer, Carson Meyer, and Jared Selesky. Unity Christian counters with Winterfeld, Van Dong, Van Beek, and the Bosma brothers, Dylan and Braden Bosma. Now Harskamp checks in as well, in for Braden Bosma. Turnover against Unity Christian, their third of the game. 28-23, a 10-0 run by West Lyon. Walking it up is Hogeveen. Hogeveen backs it out, now fires it left side to Childress. Knocked away from behind by Unity Christian. Off of the Knights, it'll be West Lyon basketball. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Premier Bank, Justice for All, Highway Chevrolet Buick, Joe's TV and Appliance, AgriPure, and Sioux Center Health. Inbounds pass goes to Selesky. Selesky inside to Jacobson. Jacobson out to Meyer. Jordan Meyer on the baseline. Tries to kick it out to Jacobson. Knocked away by Unity Christian. I don't think there was a foul. No, there wasn't a foul, just out of bounds. Throwing it in will be Childress. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Jacobson. Jacobson over to Hogeveen. Hogeveen hesitates. Reverse layup, can't get it to go. Van Dong grabs the rebound for Unity Christian. Winterfield in transition, gets it to go. Nice run by Keegan Winterfield, his first field goal of the game. That ends the 10-0 run by West Lyon. 28-25 is the score. And West Lyon throws it away on the other end. Their second turnover of the game. 3:37 left to go. 28-25 is our score. Dylan Bosma will bring it up for Unity Christian. Bosma, right side, Winterfield. Here's Van Dong. Van Dong over to Van Beek. Van Beek to Bosma. Bosma had a brilliant first quarter where he had 12 points. He's been scoreless here in quarter number 2. He finds Harskamp on the baseline. Harskamp to Van Dong. Van Dong looking to drive in. He gets on the baseline, puts it up in traffic. Count it. Tice Van Dong with the basket. He's got 4 points. And the West Lyon lead is 28-27. Meyer over to Childress. Childress, Jacobson. Jacobson spots up a long 2 for Easton Jacobson. His first basket. And it's back to a 3-point West Lyon lead. Van Beek on the baseline. Van Beek guarded by Meyer. Up top to Harskamp. Harskamp takes a couple of dribbles. Kicks it over to Dylan Bosma. Bosma guarded by Meyer now. Bosma on the drive. Blocked by Jordan Meyer. And the rebound controlled by West Lyon. Good defense by Meyer. Childress with the rebound. Ahead to Selesky. Selesky. Reverse layup. Finds Jacobson cut to the basket for 2. Jacobson with back-to-back buckets. And West Lyon back in front by 5, 32-27. Just over 2 minutes left to go until halftime. Here's Bosma with Hogeveen on him. Bosma gets to the rim. Shot up good. He's a tough matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Bosma with 14. West Lyon the other way. Going to the hoop is Meyer, as it poked away, but a foul. And Jordan Meyer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Meyer to the free throw line to shoot 2. First foul of the game called against Tice Van Dong. Just the first team foul for the Knights in the quarter. West Lyon also just with 1. Meyer 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Makes the first one here. Couple of subs for West Lyon. Ben Meyer coming in. Easton DeYoung, a 6'2 sophomore, also in for the Wildcats. Coming in for Jacobson and Selesky. Braden Bosma returns for Unity Christian. Meyer, second free throw. In and out, no good. With the rebound is Braden Bosma. So Meyer makes 1 of 2, 33-29, a 4-point West Lyon lead. Under 2 minutes to go. Bosma, nowhere to go. Kicks it over to Vogel. Here's Braden Bosma. Gets it to Dylan Bosma. Kicks it over to Van Dong. Van Dong tries a three, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there by Ben Meyer. Meyer with the rebound, and Westline will have the basketball. Hogeveen swings it around to Childress. Childress in the paint to Meyer. He hits Ben Meyer, cutting the basket for two. Jordan Meyer the assist. Ben Meyer with the bucket. 35-29 in favor of West Lyon. Braden Bosma with it on the right wing. Up top to Winterfield. Winterfield spinnings in the lane. 10-footer. Good. Good looking move by Keegan Winterfield. Just a sophomore, but he gets it to go. 35-31 in favor of West Lyon. 1 minute left to go. DeYoung to Hogeveen. Hogeveen to Meyer. Meyer into the lane. Puts it up. No good. Van Dong with another rebound for the Knights. Here comes Unity Christian ahead to Dylan Bosma. Quick three, no good. Van Dong with the rebound and putback for two. Tice Van Dong with the putback. Unity Christian within two. 35-33. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Unity Christian. It'll be West Lyon basketball. About an 8-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a timeout called by West Lyon. Coach Johnson wants to talk it over. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, 35-33. West Lyon with a 2-point lead. And the basketball as we wind down this first half of play. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by American State Bank, Vision Roofing, Travel Advantage, Hague Health Center, and the whole co-op. Other game on Sioux County Radio tonight from in the area. Sioux Center boys playing host to Sibley Ocheyedan. That is on 93.9 KSOU. Also live on SCR TV. Sioux Ritmo had the Iowa Hawkeye game, and Iowa lost in a big way to Wisconsin, 116-85. That's all we'll need to say about that. On the floor for the Knights, Vogel, Bosma, Van Dong, and Winterfield. It's DeYoung, Meyer, Hogeveen, and Childress. Hogeveen with the basketball. Fakes the three-pointer. Puts it on the floor. Here's DeYoung with it. DeYoung in the corner to Childress. 16 seconds to shoot. On the drive, Jordan Meyer lays it down low to Ben Meyer up for two. Ben Meyer with 8 points. Shot clock is off. 37-33 in favor of West Lyon. Dylan Bosma will bring it up for the Knights. Bosma now time down to 6. 5, Bosma, 4, 3, 2. Braden Bosma at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to do it for our first half of play. The score, West Lyon 37, Unity Christian 33. We'll talk about it after a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KIHK.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from all of us at Highway Chevrolet Buick. It's been an eventful year, but through it all, we've never been more thankful to live in a community where people come together to support each other. We are Small Town Strong, and that's only possible because of the unbelievable support from our valued customers. This holiday season, come stop by and take a look at our growing selection of new Chevrolets. We've got aggressive incentives, including 0% financing on Silverados and rebates on many select models. Together, let's drive. Highway Chevrolet Buick. Big city selection, small town atmosphere, and the best service anywhere.
Visit Joe's in Orange City and pack a more powerful clean with the Maytag dishwasher. It's serious cleaning strength with enhanced wash for more water and heat, plus sandy rinse to deliver a confident clean and heated dry with fan to dry dishes completely. Even fit bulky dishes with an adjustable upper rack. Start 2025 with Maytag power from Joe's.
Get service you know, guaranteed by Joe. Only at Joe's TV and Appliance.
There's nothing quite like buying a new vehicle. There's so many possibilities and choices. Plus, you can't wait to show it off to your friends and family. Whether you're buying your first vehicle or upgrading your current vehicle, Premier Bank is here to make the financial side easier. Call or stop by any of the Premier Bank Iowa branches in Rock Valley, Rock Rapids, and Dune, or the South Dakota branches in Alcester and Hudson to get an auto loan from people you know and trust.
Loan subject to approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Working at AgriPure in Hull is not just a job. It's investing in your future. Financially, you'll earn competitive wages. Working in cheese production pays $20.42 an hour, and maintenance techs up to $34.88. You'll even get paid double for working on Sundays or holidays. Best of all is the family and work-life balance. Work only 14 days a month in qualifying roles. Apply today at agripurecareers.us and start investing yourself in a new career.
At Vision Roofing in Sioux Center, you won't just see the crew on the job site, you'll see them in the bleachers, supporting our local teams. And you'll see them at local fundraisers, giving back to our community. That's because at Vision Roofing, they truly are local, right here. They share your values, and when it comes to your building projects, they also share your vision. From the plans on paper to the finished project, trust your truly local professionals, Vision Roofing Sioux Center, and build on your dreams. Vision Roofing online at visionbuildersroofing.com.
Shh, I know you just got up, but while you were sleeping, did you know the Hull Senex C-Store was thinking about you? Seriously! See, they've already been cracking eggs by hand for your breakfast burrito or breakfast sandwich. Your favorite coffee? It's already brewing, and the Hull Senex C-Store has planned lunch for you too, with a new fall menu you can find online. Order goulash, Chinese, or classic cream chicken sandwich. There's different deliciousness every single day, and all homemade. So while you're grabbing your keys and headed for the door, they're ready to see you at the Hull Senex C-Store.
Welcome back to the Unity Christian High School Gymnasium. Halftime of our boys contest, Siouxland Conference matchup between first place teams, or two teams tied for first place in the Siouxland Conference. It is West Lyon leading Unity Christian 37-33. Entertaining first half, fast pace. Well played for the most part. Not a lot of turnovers. Both teams shot it well, resulting in a 4-point West Lyon lead at the half, 37-33. Let's take a look at how it unfolded. Tied at 2, West Lyon went on the game's first run. They outscored Unity at 9-3 to go up 11-5. Back came the Knights. They cut it to 1, 16-15, and then by quarter's end, 18-17, fueled by Dylan Bosma, who had 12 points in that first quarter. The Knights came out red hot in the early parts of the second quarter. Back-to-back threes by Van Beek and Braden Bosma. Knights took their first lead, 23-18, also their largest lead, but West Lyon responded back. They went on a 10-0 run, forcing a Unity Christian timeout, 28-23 with 4:48 left to go in the half. Teams traded baskets most of the way over that final just under 5 minutes, resulting in a West Lyon 4-point lead, 37-33. Taking a look at the numbers of the first half, these are unofficial, but gives you kind of an idea of what's going on. Unity Christian, 9 of 17 from the floor, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, and they were 3 of 6 from the free throw line, hovering around that 50% mark. West Lyon the same. They're 16 of 30 from the field, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, and 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Rebounding dead even at 15 rebounds each, and therefore we have a pretty close game here. Individually, 7 different players scored for West Lyon, led by Jordan Meyer and Ben Meyer, each with 8. 7 for Carson Hogeveen, 4 for Bryson Childress, Easton Jacobson, and Jared Selesky, 2 for Carson Meyer. Unity Christian led in the first half by Dylan Bosma with 14 points, 6 for Tice Van Dong, 5 for Keegan Winterfield, 3 each for Traven Van Beek, and Braden Bosma, 2 for Jackson Vogel. Rebounding, West Lyon led by Jared Selesky and Jordan Meyer with 4 rebounds each. Unity Christian led by Tice Van Dong with 6 rebounds. Turnovers, there hasn't been a lot of them. Just 2 turnovers for West Lyon and 3 turnovers for Unity Christian. The numbers adding up to a 37-33 halftime lead for West Lyon. Take another break. This will be a minute break. We'll track down some scores, or at least we'll try to. We'll have that for you in a minute. You're listening to High School Basketball, KIHK.
Step into history and walk in faith. literally. Northwestern College and the Travel Advantage invite you on an unforgettable journey to Greece, May 28th through June 8th, 2025. Experience a unique blend of biblical and historical landmarks guided by Dr. John Vonderbrugge, renowned New Testament professor and Greek scholar. Discover ancient ruins, explore breathtaking sights, and even visit an active volcano. For more details, call the Travel Advantage at 722-3727 or email travel@thetraveladvantage.com today.
Show your school spirit on and off the court with American State Bank's school debit cards. Choose your favorite local school design and we will print it for you in-house. ASB debit cards also have extra features like the Shazam Bolt apps that allows you to freeze your debit card if lost or stolen and receive notifications of potential fraudulent charges. We have also authorized our cards to be added to mobile wallets such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. We are proud to support and promote our local schools. American State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Unity Christian High School Gymnasium. Halftime of our boys contest. It is West Lyon leading Unity Christian 37-33. If you go by the BC Moore rankings, these are the top two teams in Class 2A. I know that they're necessarily not official rankings. West Lyon ranked number 1, Unity Christian number 2. Earlier tonight, the West Lyon girls defeated Unity Christian 59-42, led by Annie Metzger, double-double, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Unity Christian was led by Jaden Hoffmeyer and Courtney Hoffmeyer with 10 points each. Two other girls' finals. Western Christian lost to second-ranked Newell Fonda, and Sheldon defeated Boyden Hull 39-23. Taking a look at the boys' Siouxland Conference standings heading into tonight, we have a four-way tie atop the conference standings. West Lyon, Unity Christian, MLC Floyd Valley, and Sioux Center all with 5-1 records, having a 2-game lead over both Okoboji and Boyden Hull, both at 3-3. Then comes Rock Valley at 2-4. Sheldon and Central Lyon 1-5. Silvio Cheaton is 0-6. Also tonight, the Dordt University hockey team playing down in Florida. It was a 7 p.m. start time. Iowa lost to Wisconsin in Big Ten play. That was on Sioux Ritmo. Sioux Center playing host to Silvio Cheaton. Siouxland Conference boys play. The game can be heard on 93.9 KSOU and seen on SCR TV. Tomorrow, GPAC basketball, college basketball will dominate. There are a few high school games in the area. We'll talk about that when we get to the post-game show. We'll take one more break, one final break, a minute, and we'll have the second half for you here on KIHK.
At Hague Rehabilitation and Wellness, we help you reclaim your strength and independence. Whether recovering from surgery or an injury, our compassionate team offers personalized treatment plans. And if you need care at home, Hague Home Health offers personalized support for recovery and daily living. Our team provides quality care and services tailored to your needs. Visit hagehc.org or call 712-476-8050 to learn more.
Imagine going to work every day and doing what you love. You can at Rosenboom. Plus, you'll earn competitive pay and get amazing benefits. Rosenboom is currently accepting applications for production workers, maintenance techs, and an environmental health safety coordinator. You'll love working with the family-oriented team, and you'll be part of the legacy of 50 years of excellence. Get job details and apply online at rosenboom.com. Equal opportunity employer.
Start of the second half, third quarter. West Lyon with a 4-point lead. They'll start with the basketball. Starting groups out there for both teams. Hogeveen, Childress, Jacobson, Selesky, and Jordan Meyer. For Unity, Dylan Bosma, Traven Van Beek, Tice Van Dong, Jackson Vogel, and Braden Bosma. There's a jumper by Easton Jacobson. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Van Beek for the Knights. Knights looking inside to Vogel. They'll give him a touch. Vogel with his back to the basket, guarded by Selesky. And it's a turnover against Unity Christian. Vogel tried to get it to Bosma, but he was coming inbounds from out of bounds, and that's not allowed. That's a no-no. It'll be West Lyon basketball. Promises to be an entertaining second half. Looking forward to this one. It's been a very good game so far. Up top it goes to Selesky. Hogeveen Hogeveen over to Childress, and it's stolen away by Unity Christian. Braden Bosma creates the turnover. Downloaded Vogel. Vogel kicks it out to Bosma. Dylan Bosma for three. Got it. Dylan Bosma, his third three of the game. He leads all scores with 17 points, 37-36 in favor of West Lyon. West Lyon with their third possession of the third quarter. They have not scored yet. On the drive, scoop shot, no good by Childress. Rebounded by Van Dong. Van Dong, long pass. Finds Braden Bosma cutting to the basket. His shot is blocked and rebounded by Hogeveen. Hogeveen to Meyer. Swings it around to Jacobson. Here's Meyer. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson takes a couple of dribbles. Jacobson in the high post. Hands it off to Childress. Childress to Meyer. Meyer off the glass. Got it. Tough shot. West Lyon, their first bucket of the second half. 39-36 in favor of West Lyon. Bosma with it. That's Braden Bosma. Up top to Van Beek. Van Beek closely guarded by Jacobson. Into the corner to Dylan Bosma. Over to Van Dong. Van Dong swings it over to Van Beek. Van Beek to Braden Bosma on the baseline drive. Pass knocked away by Hogeveen. And goes out of bounds. It'll be Unity Christian basketball underneath with 14 on the shot clock. Throwing it in will be Dylan Bosma. If you're West Lyon, you need to identify him after he throws it in. He'll probably cut out for a three-pointer here. He's going to hang out wrong on the perimeter. Braden Bosma on the take. Blocked from behind by Jacobson. And here comes West Lyon. Rebounded by Jordan Meyer. Good defense by the Wildcats. Jacobson pulls up from 15. Good. Easton Jacobson with the jumper. He's got 6. And the lead back up to 5, 41-36. Van Dong in the high post to Vogel. Vogel, his shot is blocked, goes out of bounds. Last touch by West Lyon. West Lyon bothering Unity Christian shooters. Their third block of the second half alone. Bosma to throw it in with 5.5 left to go in the third quarter. It's a 5-point West Lyon lead. Bosma throws it in long to Van Dong. Van Dong puts it on the floor. Gets to the rim. Shot up good. Got the roll. Tice Van Dong with the bucket. He's got 8. It's a 3-point West Lyon lead. And traveling is going to be called against West Lyon. Hogeveen ready to pass it, but his teammate wasn't ready. Checking in for Unity Christian, Winterfield and Harskamp. In for Vogel and Braden Bosma. 41-38 is the score. West Lyon by 3. Unity Christian with a chance to tie it with a 3. Cut it down to 1 with a 2. Dylan Bosma, 17 points already for the junior out there. West Lyon looking to trap in the corners. First zone look we've had, just a different look. Here's Dylan Bosma, shot good. Possibly could have been an and one. Bosma with 19 points, 41-40 in favor of West Lyon. On the drive, there's Childress. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Selesky. Kicks it out to Jacobson. 3 no good. Offensive rebound again by Childress. He still can't convert. And here come the Knights. Van Dong comes down with it. Outside to Bosma. Bosma behind the back dribble. Gets into the lane. Puts it up. Got the roll. Dylan Bosma for 2 more. And Unity Christian back in front by 1. 42-41. Meyer in the short corner. Up top to Hogeveen. Hogeveen. Right side pass, Jacobson. Jacobson to Selesky, and Selesky tried to get it to Jacobson, cut into the basket, knocked away by Unity Christian, but it's last touch by West Lyon. Turnover against the Wildcats, and Knights will get the basketball. Unity Christian by 1, 42-41 with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Dylan Bosma will walk it up. Bosma to walk it up. Takes a couple dribbles to his right side. Hogeveen guarding him. Down low to Van Dong. Van Dong shot is blocked from behind. And it's rebounded by West Lyon. That's Meyer, Jordan Meyer with the rebound. Hogeveen into the corner. Selesky, 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, however, by Selesky. There's a 3 by Hogeveen. Got it. Carson Hogeveen with the 3-pointer. And West Lyon back in front, 44-42. Harskamp with the basketball for the Knights. Here's Van Dong. Back to Harskamp. He'll try a three. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound controlled by Jordan Meyer of West Lyon. Ahead to Childress. Childress trying to get it to Jacobson. Throws it off of his feet. Turnover against West Lyon. Their 5th of the game, 4th in the second half. In for Unity Christian. Jackson Vogel returns. Got Harskamp, got Winterfield, and Dylan Bosma and Braden Bosma. For West Lyon, Ben Meyer checks in. Carson Meyer also. Those are the 2 subs for West Lyon. Winterfield over to Bosma. Back to Winterfield. Spots up for 3. Got it. It was in, it fell out, then dropped in. Keegan Winterfield with 8. And Unity Christian back in front by 1. West Lyon basketball. Get it over to Hogeveen. Hogeveen tried the kick-out pass, knocked away by Unity Christian, picked up by West Lyon. Now stolen away by Bosma. Dylan Bosma with the steal and a foul against Carson Hogeveen. Carson Hogeveen whistled for the personal foul. 45-44 is the score. Unity Christian by 1 and a timeout called by West Lyon. Head coach Aaron Johnson wants to bring the Wildcats together with 2:41 left to go in the third quarter. Unity by 1. Be back in a minute. You're listening to high school basketball on KIHK.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights on the buffet. Only at Pizza Ranch. Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This is Marty from DeYoung Hardware Hankin Hall. Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at DeYoung Hardware Hankin Hall. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit us today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts at DeYoung Hardware Hankin Hall, where we service what we sell.
West Lyon calls a timeout with 2:41 left to go in the third quarter. Unity Christian with a 1-point lead, 45-44, and the Knights will have the basketball. Dylan Bosma swings it around to Braden Bosma. Vogel at the top of the key to Winterfield on the left side. Winterfield to Bosma. Dylan Bosma on the drive, going up to work against Childress. Here's Winterfield for 3. Got it! Keegan Winterfield with his second 3 of the game, and the Knights matching their largest lead, a 4-point lead. Carson Meyer with it in the corner, up top to Childress. Childress to Hogeveen. Inside to Ben Meyer. Out to Carson Meyer. He'll try a 3, no good. And the rebound, tracked down by Winterfield. Layup good. Keegan Winterfield with the long rebound and the layup. And the Knights rolling right now, up by 6, 50-44, and a timeout called by West Lyon. Timeout Wildcats with 1:48 left to go. We'll be back in 1 minute with more. You're listening to high school basketball on KIHK.
Ready to find a place to call home? Call your local mortgage expert from People's Bank. I'm Colin Cruz, mortgage loan originator at People's Bank. You can get pre-approved for a mortgage loan so you know how much you can afford. We can give you advice on different loan types and the different down payment options. And you'll have our mortgage team in place to act quickly once you find the home you want to buy. Give us a call or stop by to discuss your home buying plans or apply online at peoples-ebank.com. People's Bank, where values matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, you've had your fender bender. Now's the hard call. where to get it repaired. You know how much you care about your vehicle. Well, the guys at K&J Body Shop in Rock Valley actually value the vehicles they work on as much as you do. K&J Body Shop and 24-hour towing will come and get your vehicle, or they've got 3 clean loaner vehicles that you can choose from. Kelly even works with you on the insurance aspect of your repair, making it the easiest business dealing you could hope for. Clean, fussy, easy detailing. Now that's what K&J Body Shop in Rock Valley is all about.
Keegan Winterfield with 8 straight points for the Knights. Unity Christian by 6, 50-44, forcing West Lyon into their second timeout in the span of a minute. Minute 38 left to go in the third quarter. Unity has their largest lead of the game. This is Childress with the basketball. They'll swing it around to Jacobson. Jacobson into the paint. Count the hoop, and he's fouled. What a take there by Easton Jacobson. And he will go to the free throw line for a possible and one. Foul charge to Dylan Bosma, his second. West Lyon needed that. Unity Christian was on a 12-3 run. Free throw no good by Jacobson. Van Dong with the rebound. Here's Harskamp on the baseline. Harskamp still with it. Gets it out to Dylan Bosma. The Knights will reset their offense. Bosma with the basketball. Bosma into the corner to Winterfield. Here's Braden Bosma back to Winterfield. Winterfield on the drive, lays it up. Got it. Keegan Winterfield with 15 points. What a third quarter for the sophomore. 52-44. 46 rather, a 6-point Unity Christian lead. High post to Jacobson. Here's Meyer. Meyer to Hogeveen on the floater, gets it to go. Carson Hogeveen with the bucket. And the lead down to 4, 52-48 in favor of Unity Christian. 6-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Winterfield to Bosma. Down low to Vogel. Vogel may have double dribbled, no call. He kind of lost possession, then picked it back up. Maybe the referees deemed it was touched. And a traveling call against Unity Christian. Turnover against Unity Christian, just their second of this third quarter. Van Dong and Van Beek back in for the Knights. Jordan Meyer back in for West Lyon. West Lyon can hold for the final shot in the third quarter, 52-48. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by DeYoung Hardware, Pizza Ranch, K&J Body Shop, People's Bank, Vinci Enterprises, and Citizens State Bank. Hogeveen will walk it up. We're down to 10 seconds on the clock. Hogeveen, double team, gets it in to Meyer. Kicks it out. Here's the three by Jordan Meyer. No good. And the rebound controlled by West Lyon. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Our score, Unity Christian 52. West Lyon 48. Be back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter. When we return, you're listening to high school basketball on KIHK.
Tri-State Ready Mix is a locally owned company with decades in the ready mix business. They feature Iowa plants in Rock Valley, Larchwood, Rock Rapids, and Hospers. Their South Dakota locations are in Canton and Beersford. Tri-State Ready Mix is known for using only the highest quality materials to ensure its concrete performance. You'll find their equipment and drivers top-notch. Let Tri-State Ready Mix help make your project a success. They're a division of Vanzi Enterprises of Rock Valley.
Elevate your college experience with fitness and fun at Northwest Iowa Community College's Lifelong Learning and Recreation Center, free for all on-campus students. Unleash your energy with a pickup basketball game, find your zen in a yoga class, or pedal your way to fitness with indoor cycling, all at no extra cost. Invigorating group fitness classes or dodgeball tournament. It's a campus hub. Plus, the rec center hires a lot of students to work there. Hurry, apply to be part of their team. At NCC, we're not just about books and classes, we're about your strong mind and strong body. Your success is our story.
Start of the fourth quarter from the Unity Christian High School Gymnasium. Unity Christian leading West Lyon 52-48 in a pivotal Siouxland Conference boys matchup. Four-way tie atop the conference along with Sioux Center and MOC. As I alluded to in the pregame, both of these teams highly ranked. When you look at the BC Moore rankings, Unity Christian to start with the basketball. There's a reach-in foul committed by West Lyon. Third foul charge to Easton Jacobson. 52-48 Knights. They were down by 4 at the half. Outscored West Lyon by 8 in the third quarter. Key component of that was Winterfield. Winterfield on the drive, can't convert. And the rebound pulled out of there by West Lyon. West Lyon with the rebound. West Lyon with the basketball. Here's Jordan Meyer. Meyer with the basketball. He'll dribble it back out. Here's Childress. Childress at the free throw line, looking for room to drive. Little scoop shot, no good. Offensive rebound. Jacobson keeps it alive for West Lyon. And underneath, West Lyon going to work, and it's Selesky who gets it to go. Selesky with the basketball, with the basket, and it's a 2-point Unity Christian lead. Knights get it inside. Van Dong can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Van Dong on the drive, kicks it out. Winterfield, 3, got it. Keegan Winterfield, his third 3 of the contest. And the lead back up to 5 for Unity Christian, 55-50. Hogeveen with a basketball. Hogeveen guarded by Van Beek. Hogeveen picks up his dribble. Jordan Meyer down low, and a foul against Unity Christian. Bryson Childress will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul charge to Jackson Vogel. That's his first. And to the free throw line is Bryson Childress. Childress, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, makes the first. Braden Bosma in for Winterfield. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Jerry's CarQuest, Northwest Iowa Community College, Premier Bank, Justice for All, and Highway Chevrolet Buick. Another free throw for Childress. He makes them both. It's a 3-point Unity Christian lead, 55-52. Childress with 6. Here's Bosma on the drive. Unable to convert. The rebound taken away by West Lyon. West Lyon in transition. Scoop shot by Meyer is no good, but they are going to count the basket. Now the officials are going to talk it over. Unity Christian player tried to take a charge, not a lot of contact. And so kind of took a dive. So what do we do here? They're going to give West Lyon the bucket, I believe. Bucket has not been awarded. 55-52. I'm not sure what that was. It'll be Unity Christian basketball. Van Dong, a little up and under move, shot no good, and the rebound grab by Easton Jacobson. Here's Hogeveen. Hogeveen, a long 3 off the mark, no good. And the rebound last touched by West Lyon. It'll be Unity Christian basketball. Harskamp to check in for Unity Christian. Comes in for Vogel. 55-52. Still a mystery what that situation was on the drive by West Lyon. Unity Christian player tried to take a charge, but there was no contact. So I thought that they called a foul against the Knights on the dive, but apparently not. Ball probably went out of bounds, and it was Unity Christian basketball. Here's Van Beek. And Van Beek has it taken away, stolen away by West Lyon. West Lyon with one player to beat. Bryson Childress with the steal, and the layup no good. A lot of contact, no call. Rebounded by Van Dong. 5:21 left to go. It's a 3-point Unity Christian lead. Dylan Bosma, step back jumper, got it. Dylan Bosma with another basket. 57-52. Jordan Meyer with the pass. Loose ball. Van Beek and a West Lyon player. It'll be a jump ball. Alternate possession favors the Wildcats. 5-point Unity Christian lead with 5:06 left to go. Winterfield in. Harskamp checks out for Unity Christian. Each team with 1 foul at this point. West Lyon basketball. They'll get it into Meyer. That's Jordan Meyer. Up top to Childress. Inside Meyer. Going to work. Has position. Lays it up. Got it. Just muscled his way in there. got the short jumper off the glass. 57-54 in favor of Unity Christian. Meyer up to 10 points in double figures. Bosma on the drive. This is Braden Bosma. Bosma picks up his dribble. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Here's Van Dong on the drive. Got the roll. Tice Van Dong with the strong take. Van Dong with 10 points. Unity Christian back up by 5, 59-54. Wildcats basketball. This is Hogeveen. Hogeveen picks up his dribble. Gets it into the corner to Meyer. Lobs it down low with position is Selesky. Didn't finish the first time, but a foul against Unity on the putback. Unity Christian called for the personal foul. It's going to go against Tice Van Dong, his second, just the second team foul. West Lyon will get it underneath. Childress with it up top. Over to Hogeveen. Hogeveen, crossover dribble. Hogeveen, good defense by Van Beek. Gets it to Meyer in the corner. Kicks it back out to Childress. Hogeveen, catch and shoot three. Got it! Carson Hogeveen, his third three of the game. And it is a 2-point Unity Christian lead, 59-57. Van Dong at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Bosma will try to answer and does. What a ball game. Dylan Bosma answers right back with a three. 62-57, and now a foul against Unity Christian. Braden Bosma called for the personal foul. That is his first, team's third. 62-57. Bosma up to 26 points. And now a timeout call by Unity Christian and Coach Cody Harskamp. 3:34 left to go in this one. It's going to be a good one. It is a good one. Coming down to the wire. Final 3:30 when we return after this 1-minute timeout.
At Jerry's CarQuest, we have just what you need to be ready for cooler days and longer nights. Save $10 on a pair of Sylvania Silver Star Ultra headlight bulbs after mail-in rebate. Save $20 on Sylvania 4-inch rugged, round, or square light pods. And save $5 on McGuire's headlight restoration kit. We also have a lot of items to keep your car clean. Like Chemical Guys products are 2 for $20. And save $5 on Armor All 3-pack wipes. That's Jerry's CarQuest Auto Parts, serving the area with quality auto parts for over 44 years.
Citizen State Bank of Sheldon and Boyden proudly offers their free mobile banking app, CSB for You, for convenient and secure banking at your fingertips and on the go. Simply visit the App Store on your iPhone or Android and download the free CSB for You mobile app today. That's CSB, the number 4 and the letter U. Check balances, make transfers, mobile deposit, pay your bills, access your e-statements, and more. You can even nickname your accounts to make it easier to keep them all straight. CSB for You, offered by Citizen State Bank of Sheldon and Boyden, a real community bank and member FDIC.
It'll be West Lyon basketball coming out of the Wildcats timeout. 3:28 left to go. Unity Christian by 5, 62-57. Throwing it in will be Bryson Childress. Childress to throw it in for the Wildcats. He'll get it inbounded to Hogeveen. Hogeveen, dangerous three-point shooter. He's got 3 of them. Unlimited range. He'll put it up from anywhere. He's got the basketball, double team. Gets it to Selesky, cutting to the hoop, and he's fouled. Jared Selesky, a nifty two-man game along with Carson Hogeveen. Selesky set the screen, rolled to the hoop, gets it, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot one. Foul charge to Dylan Bosma, his third. Selesky has not shot free throws this evening. Selesky on the season, 4 out of 7, 57%. Selesky averaging 7.5 points per game. Selesky tonight has 10. And we got a delay. They're tending to a Unity Christian player getting bandaged up. I believe he's got a cut. 62-59 is the score. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Joe's TV and Appliance, AgriPure, Sioux Center Health, American State Bank, Vision Roofing, and the Travel Advantage. They're going to take Traven Van Beek out, and Braden Bosma will come in for him as he gets tended to on the bench. Shout out to Dan Foreman, the PT for Unity Christian. They're taping them up, and the three-point play is good. Selesky gets it to go, 62-60. In favor of the Knights, who have the basketball. Van Dong to Winterfield. Winterfield to Van Dong. Van Dong on the drive, lays it up off the glass for two. Tice Van Dong with a strong take again. 64-60 is the score. Unity by 4. Hogeveen with the basketball. He's double teamed, kicks it over to Jacobson. Jacobson at the free throw line. Jacobson, step back, doesn't have it. Gives it over to Selesky. Selesky to Hogeveen. Down low to Selesky. Pump fakes once, gets the bucket. Jared Selesky, another two-man game. Give the assist to Hogeveen. Bosma in the front court. Van Dong to Winterfield. Winterfield into the paint, lost his footing, and it's taken away by West Lyon. West Lyon can tie it here. Hesitation. They'll get it over to Hogeveen for the lead. A three! Got it! Carson Hogeveen knocks down the three. West Lyon with a 1-point lead. Their first lead in a while. Unity Christian basketball. Winterfield to Van Dong. Van Dong, they'll clear out his side. Van Dong gets into the paint. Shot is blocked, out of bounds. Last touch by West Lyon. It'll be Unity Christian basketball. Here comes Traven Van Beek back onto the floor. Van Beek on the floor for Bosma. Dylan Bosma will trigger in. Bosma will trigger in with 2:02 left to go. Gets it to Vogel, to Bosma. Bosma, step back. He wanted the three, and now it's kicked away by West Lyon. Good defense by Bryson Childress. He's got the tough matchup trying to contain Dylan Bosma. Bosma with 26 points. He has 4 threes. Winterfield with 12. With 18, Van Dong's got 12. Here's Winterfield, top of the key. Gives it up to Van Dong. Guarded by Hogeveen. Van Dong, jab step. Now we'll get into the paint. Still there. Now it's taken away by Hogeveen. Stolen right back by Van Dong. Inside Vogel. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Unity Christian did not get the shot off. It'll be West Lyon basketball with Unity Christian down by 1. Hogeveen will bring it up. Hogeveen will walk it up. He's met by Van Beek. Unity Christian. Hogeveen, step back three. Got it! Carson Hogeveen is 5th three of the game. 68-64. Knights need to answer, and quick. Unity Christian has it. Over to Dylan Bosma. He'll try to answer and does. What in the world is going on? Dylan Bosma answers with a three. 68-67 with 1:13 left to go. Timeout called by Unity Christian. It'll be a 30-second break. We'll take a 30-second break ourselves. You're listening to high school basketball, KIHK.
Join the team at Sioux Center Health. Recognized as a top workplace, as a leader in the healthcare industry, they're dedicated to providing exceptional service to every person at every encounter. They offer competitive pay, great benefits, and opportunities for growth that empower you to thrive in your career and love where you work. Take the next step in your career. Apply today at Sioux Center Health.
Carson Hogeveen, Dylan Bosma trade three-pointers. It's West Lyon by 1, 68-67. Full court pressure by the Knights. They'll clear out. Jordan Meyer will bring it up, guarded by Tice Van Dong. And a reach-in foul by Van Dong. That's over the Knights are now over the limit. That's going to send West Lyon to the free throw line. Jordan Meyer to shoot 2. Third foul against Tice Van Dong. West Lyon has just 1 team foul. 5th one on Unity Christian. Meyer, free throw is good. Jordan Meyer. Two of 4 from the free throw line. Second one on the way can give West Lyon a 3-point lead. He misses it long. Tice Van Dong with his 11th rebound. 69-67. Unity Christian can take the lead with a 3, tie it with a 2. Dylan Bosma has the basketball. And a foul called against Bryson Childress, his second. Just West Lyon's second team foul. Throwing it in will be Dylan Bosma. Under a minute to go here, and a timeout called this time by Coach Aaron Johnson of West Lyon. Unity Christian has 2 timeouts left. West Lyon, if you can believe the scoreboard, they'll have 1 remaining after this. 69-67. Unity Christian over the limit in terms of fouls. Just 2 team fouls on West Lyon. And the possession arrow favors Unity Christian. That's what I can tell you. Unity Christian will have the basketball underneath their own hoop. West Lyon by 2, 69-67. This has been a great ball game. Kind of anticipated it would be, and it has lived up to the hype that I was creating in my mind for this one. Some other scores. Sioux Center leading Sibley Ocheyedan 54-42. Boyden Hull boys leading Sheldon 25-19. Girls finals, Rock Valley beat Central Lyon 74-60, handing Central Lyon its first conference loss. West Bend Mallard over South O'Brien 54-23. Just some other scores from around the area. This has been a great ball game. 69-67, West Lyon by 2. On the floor, Hogeveen, Childress, Selesky, Jordan Meyer, and Easton Jacobson, the starting group for West Lyon. Unity Christian will counter with Vogel, Van Dong, Winterfield, Bosma, and Van Beek. One change. Van Beek will throw it inbounds. Bosma usually does this, but they'll let Van Beek do it. Van Beek will call a timeout, avoiding the 5-second call. So now both teams down to 1 timeout remaining. And we'll see. This is going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a 1-minute break, come back with 55 seconds remaining, and West Lyon leading by 2.
Being the hands and feet of Christ. Since its inception in 1979, Justice for All has strived to serve those in need, whether it be through the distribution locally or nationwide of donated household goods, clothing, and other items, or with its service and learning trips across North America. JFA strives to provide opportunities, build relationships, and redistribute resources through caring and sharing in Christ's name. To learn more about Justice for All's programs and how to get involved, visit online or call 712-476-2804.
Wow is all I can say when I talk about the all-new Buick Enclave and Buick Envision. Classy, sleek, luxurious are just a few words our customers have used when talking about these amazing vehicles. Buick has raised the bar in ownership experience, and with Highway Chevrolet Buick being the only Buick dealer left in Sioux, Lyon, O'Brien, and Plymouth County, we are here and ready to be your locally owned Buick dealer. Highway Chevrolet Buick. Big city selection, small town atmosphere, and the best service anywhere.
On the inbounds play, a lob to Tice Van Dong, and he gets it to go. We are tied at 69, 41 seconds left to go. West Lyon with the basketball. Easton Jacobson up top to Childress. Childress on the drive, in traffic, shot is blocked. And the rebound controlled by West Lyon, and now a whistle and a foul called. On who? It's going to go against West Lyon somehow. West Lyon picks up the personal foul, just their third team foul. It won't be a shooting foul. Selesky picks up his second foul, and Unity Christian will have the basketball and a chance to win it. Shot clock is off. Tied at 69. Bosma will have the basketball in his hands. You can bet that. He is met by Bryson Childress. Bosma looks to his bench. Coach Cody Harskamp. And West Lyon's not going to put a whole lot of pressure. Now they'll come out and get him. Bosma on the drive. Stolen away by West Lyon. And now a timeout called by West Lyon. Great defense by Bryson Childress, knocking it away from Bosman. The loose ball picked up by West Lyon, and they'll use a timeout. They will use their final timeout. 9.7 seconds remain. And it'll be West Lyon basketball in the backcourt. Coach Johnson and the rest of the West Lyon coaches talking things over, setting up a play. Plenty of time on the clock to get it inbounded. You don't even have to hurry, really. You can go down and you can run your best play in this situation. Unity Christian over the limit. Any foul here, and West Lyon will go to the free throw line. We're tied at 69. Possession arrow favors the Knights. Unity over the limit in fouls. 9.7 seconds. Ball will be inbounded in the backcourt. Underneath the Unity hoop, West Lyon's got to go the full length of the floor. Plenty of time for that. Unity Christian's going to show full court pressure here. Going to try to deny the pass inbounds. West Lyon out of timeouts. They'll get it inbounded to Jordan Meyer. Meyer on the inbound. Meyer dumps it down low. They'll get inside. Basket is good. Jared Selesky with the bucket with 2.6 seconds remaining. Timeout called by Unity Christian. That play set up by Jordan Meyer. He dumped it down low to Jacobson. Unselfish basketball. And he hit Selesky for the bucket. 71-69. West Lyon by 2. Unity Christian will call their final timeout. And they'll actually add time to the clock. Now up to 3 seconds remaining. 71-69 is the score. West Lyon does have a foul to give. 3 team fouls against West Lyon. Ball will be inbounded in the backcourt. It's not like college basketball where you can advance the ball in women's play to half court. So Unity Christian's going to have to go the full length of the floor. They have 3 seconds. They're out of timeouts. Possession arrow favors the Knights. 71-69 after a bucket by Jared Selesky. West Lyon takes the floor. They have the same 5 out there. Hogeveen, Childress, Jacobson, Selesky, and Meyer. Right now they are not showing full court pressure now. Now they're going to come get the Knights. Bryson Childress will try to deny Dylan Bosma the basketball. It's not a bad strategy. West Lyon will try to double team him here. They'll get it into Bosma. Bosma, 2 seconds, 1 second, and it is not going to be in time. Bosma got it off late, and West Lyon holds off Unity Christian. They win a thriller, 71-69. This is the first of 2 regular season matchups, but these 2 teams could play a third time, believe it or not. West Lyon wins it, 71-69. We'll talk about it after a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KIHK.
Visit Joe's in Orange City and pack a more powerful clean with the Maytag dishwasher. Get serious cleaning strength with enhanced wash for more water and heat, plus sandy rinse to deliver a confident clean and heated dry with fan to dry dishes completely. Even fit bulky dishes with an adjustable upper rack. Start 2025 with Maytag Power from Joe's.
Get service you know, guaranteed by Joe. Only at Joe's TV and Appliance.
With today's technological advances, you can bank with Premier Bank no matter where you live. Access our bank wherever and whenever it is convenient for you with online banking, bill pay, mobile banking, or at our bank with real people. Visit epremierbank.com or stop by any of the Premier Bank Iowa branches in Rock Valley, Rock Rapid, and Dune, or the South Dakota branches in Alcester and Hudson to bank the way you like to bank.
Fees, limit, data rates, and messaging rates may apply. Member FDIC.
Working at AgriPure in Hull is not just a job. It's investing in your future. Financially, you'll earn competitive wages. Working in cheese production pays $20.42 an hour, and maintenance techs up to $34.88. You'll even get paid double for working on Sundays or holidays. Best of all is the family and work-life balance. Work only 14 days a month in qualifying roles. Apply today at agripurecareers.us and start investing yourself in a new career.
When it comes to a building project, you need professionals who share common ground between personal service and your finished project. At Vision Roofing in Sioux Center, they want what you want. Their goal is to share yours. As truly local contractors, they walk alongside homeowners even after building is done. Using the highest quality materials and years of experience, they can tackle most residential jobs in one day. At Vision Roofing, they share your vision. Visit visionbuildersroofing.com and build on your dreams. Vision Roofing, Sioux Center.
Look, she tries. Your wife makes that same old tired sandwich for lunch every day. You love her, you do, but she just doesn't get what you really crave.
Something new like a juicy beer broth or maybe a pork chop bowl. Ooh, you could switch it up with a pot pie or a roast beef bowl. The options are endless at the Halson XC store. And their stuff is homemade, fresh every single day. Stop in soon and find a new favorite.
Bring her something too, and she might even forgive you for feeding that tired old sandwich she made to the dog.
Halson XC store. What you want and a whole lot more.
Step into history and walk in faith. Literally, Northwestern College and the Travel Advantage invite you on an unforgettable journey to Greece, May 28th through June 8th, 2025. Experience a unique blend of biblical and historical landmarks guided by Dr. John Vonderbrugge, renowned New Testament professor and Greek scholar. Discover ancient ruins, explore breathtaking sights, and even visit an active volcano. For more details, call the Travel Advantage at 722-3727 or email travel@thetraveladvantage.com today.
Show your school spirit on and off the court with American State Bank school debit cards. Choose your favorite local school design and we will print it for you in-house. ASB debit cards also have extra features like the Shazam Bolt apps that allows you to freeze your debit card if lost or stolen and receive notifications of potential fraudulent charges. We have also authorized our cards to be added to mobile wallets such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. We are proud to support and promote our local schools. American State Bank, member FDIC.
What a ball game as the West Lyon boys knock off Unity Christian tonight in Siouxland Conference boys play 71-69 as West Lyon improves to 6-1 in the conference, 8-1 overall. Unity Christian 5-2 in the league, 6-2 overall in this matchup between two of the teams that are tied for the Siouxland Conference lead. It was a great ball game, and thankfully these two teams meet again. And Doug Brook, I kind of want to do that one as well, but you're the boss. I'll do what you tell me. But it was a thriller here at Unity Christian's home floor. 71-69 is the final. To recap, West Lyon led 18-17 after one. Pushed a lead to Unity Christian, scored the first 6 points of the second quarter to take their first lead 23-18. West Lyon went on a 10-0 run. Led 28-23 about halfway through the second quarter, and they led by 4 at the half, 37-33. The third quarter belonged to the Knights. They outscored West Lyon 19-11 to take a 4-point lead, 52-48, heading into the fourth quarter. And it was a back and forth fourth quarter. At one point, the Knights led by 5. 62-57. A three-pointer by Carson Hogeveen made it 67-60. And then the Knights got a bucket to make it 64-60. West Lyon scored the next 5 points to take the lead, 65-64, their first lead since the half. And then from there, Dylan Bosma made a three. Carson Hogeveen made a three. Tied at 69 after a bucket by Tice Van Dong. West Lyon used a timeout and went the full length of floor. Jordan Meyer to Easton Jacobson found Jared Selesky, who hit the game winner with 3 seconds left. Following a Unity Christian timeout, the Knights got the ball inbounded to Dylan Bosma, who tried to go the full length of the floor in under 3 seconds. And he got a shot off, but just after the buzzer. And West Lyon holds on for the win, 71-69. Some numbers. Unity Christian, 28 of 44 from the field, 10 of 17 from beyond the arc, just 3 of 6 from the free throw line for the Knights. West Lyon, they shot it well. as well. 28 for 49, 7 of 13 from beyond the arc, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Rebounding, West Lyon out-rebounded Unity by 1, 24-23. Now let's take a look at the individual scoring totals. West Lyon was led by Carson Hogeveen, who got hot down the stretch. He had 21 points, including 5 threes, 3 in the fourth quarter, to lead the way for the Wildcats. Jared Selesky had 15, including the game winner. Jordan Meyer with 11, 8 for Easton Jacobson, 8 for Ben Meyer, 6 for Bryson Childress, and 2 for Carson Meyer. Unity Christian was led tonight by Dylan Bosma with 29 points. He had 5 threes as well, 2 in that fourth and final quarter. 18 for Keegan Winterfield. He was big in the third quarter for the Knights. 14 for Tice Van Dong, who also had 11 rebounds for the unofficial double-double. Have to check with Buff Jeff Sager on that one to see if that is true. 3 points for Traven Van Beek and Braden Bosma, and 2 for Jackson Vogel. Rebounding leaders, West Lyon led by Jared Selesky and Jordan Meyer with 7 rebounds each. Tice Van Dong led the Knights with 11 rebounds. Turnovers really a non-factor, and that's both teams need to be commended because it was a hectic pace, back and forth. Unity Christian I had down for 9. West Lyon I had down for 7. The numbers add up to a 1 point or a 2 point West Lyon win. 69-67 is the final. We'll take another minute break and we'll close the broadcast. We'll choose the Sioux Center Health player of the game and wrap it up from the Unity Christian Gymnasium.
At Hague Rehabilitation and Wellness, we help you reclaim your strength and independence. Whether recovering from surgery or an injury, our compassionate team offers personalized treatment plans. And if you need care at home, Hague Home Health offers personalized support for recovery and daily living. Our team provides quality care and services tailored to your needs. Visit hagehc.org or call 712-476-8050 to learn more.
Imagine going to work every day and doing what you love. You can at Rosenboom. Plus, you'll earn competitive pay and get amazing benefits. Rosenboom is currently accepting applications for production workers, maintenance techs, and an environmental health safety coordinator. You'll love working with the family-oriented team, and you'll be part of the legacy of 50 years of excellence. Get job details and apply online at rosenboom.com. Equal opportunity employer.
Threes, 3 of them coming in that fourth and final quarter. Hit some big shots. Nearly answered shot for shot by Dylan Bosma for the Knights, but congratulations to Carson Hogeveen, the Sioux Center Health player of the game. West Lyon will return to action on Tuesday, home against Rock Valley as they continue conference play. Unity Christian, they will also be in action on the road against Sioux Center on Tuesday night. First of 2 meetings between these two teams, and what a rivalry between these two. And the next one should be could be just as entertaining, and they could meet a third time in the postseason. Some other finals or some scores. Boyd Knoll continues to lead Sheldon. It was 25-19 at the half. Girls finals. Another boys. Sioux Center beat Sibley Ocheyedan 72-50. Girls basketball final, Sheldon over Boyd Knoll 39-23. Rock Valley over Central Lyon 74-60. West Bend Mallard defeated South O'Brien 54-23. Western Christian lost to Newell Fonda. The boys beat Newell Fonda 73-37. Tomorrow, college basketball back on Sioux County Radio. Northwestern, a women's men's doubleheader down in Fremont, Nebraska against Midland. 2 o'clock start time for the women, 3:45 for the men. That doubleheader will be on 93.9 KSOU with the great Doug Brook on the call. Dort basketball also in action. Doubleheader down in Seward, Nebraska against Concordia on KIHK. Same start times 2 and 3:45. And Mike Biker will have the call for the Defenders doubleheader. A couple of area high school teams. Central Lyon will play host to Esther of Lincoln Central. In a girl-boy doubleheader, Western Christian boys go on the road to Pella in non-conference play. It's going to do it for the broadcast. Thank you to Peyton Work back at the studio, who ran the board wonderfully. Thank you, the listener, for putting up with me. As West Lyon gets the sweep over Unity Christian tonight, girls game, as well as a down-to-the-wire boys game. 71-69 was the boys' final. This is Matt, the SID, signing off, and wishing you all a great weekend ahead.